Thanks for joining me as I travel the world, going from fine dining through to street food and local specialties, all in an effort to find the world's best seafood. Hey folks, I'm in New York City. I've just finished teaching one of my workshops. I'm exhausted, I'm starving, and I found a place not far from here on the Lower East Side called The Boil. It's a Cajun style place where you choose the different kinds of seafood you want. They boil it all up, mix it with different salts and herbs, and then you get it with a hammer and just go at it. They also have a raw bar. From the menu, it's kind of basic. You can't really tell what's going on there, but from the reviews, it looks great. So let's check it out. I'm starving. So the Boil's nicely located, easy to get access to anywhere from in Manhattan. I just grabbed an Uber. Heading in by chance, a waiter was coming out and coughing into his hands. Sounded like he had the flu. Came back in and I noticed he didn't wash his hands. He went straight to serving people. Spoiler alert, there's a few gross things in this video. Looking at the menu, you can notice the seafood is all there by pound and it's actually really reasonably priced. Flipping over the menu, there is a plaster, or what we call in Australia a band-aid, a used kids plaster on the menu, and they didn't notice, they served it anyway. Limited wine selection, lots of good food. As I have no self-respect, I went ahead and ordered anyway. They give you gloves and some great implements for eating them with, all nicely designed. The staff were friendly enough. Taking a look, first off is the Dungeness crab. This came out chilled with a few different sides, lemon and lime, loads of Cajun spices on top, and I also ordered a soft shell crab. Not a big fan of the fries, but the crab itself was nice and juicy. Taking a look at the Dungeness crab, you can see it's chilled but incredibly juicy and full of roe, which is nice. You never know if this kind of thing is going to be dry when it's cold, because it may have been cooked quite a while ago. I plowed my way through that one. Have to say it was fresh and really well cooked. As my side of corn there arrived, you can see just how meaty the crab was. I demolished it. Here comes my main order. This is a serve of Alaskan king crab legs. Then also a small lobster in there as well as some additional corn. I went for medium spicy, not too over the top, and there was just loads of meat in it. Coming from Australia where seafood is so overpriced, despite being large producers of it, this was heaven. But it kept being interrupted by remembering that plaster, and inexplicably the staff continually, at least 3 or 4 times, wheeled the trash from the back of the restaurant through all the tables onto the street to then empty the bag and wheel the rubbish back. You could at least just carry the bag out, or better yet, take it out the back way, rather than wheeling the rubbish past people's tables. For me, great food, pretty cool ambience. The seafood was well cooked, the tools were all spot on, the seafood was all cracked in the right places that made it easy to eat. But just, the coughing in the hands, the rubbish through the restaurant, and the plaster on the menu really put me off. Despite all the other things that it had going for it, I wouldn't go back to this place, which is a shame because the food was really, really good. And for, like I said, for an Australian, decent value. You can see I did demolish everything. As we take a look at the final bill, the damage for this: 3 glasses of wine, the Dungeness crab, the king crab legs, lobster and extra corn, plus the soft shell crab, coming in with taxes at $147. So then you've got your tip on top of that, so probably about $170. Thanks for watching, guys. Please do like and subscribe to stay up to date with my future travels in search of the world's best seafood.